When talking about the difference between men and women and how they go about choosing their mates, we tend to see that women are much more emotional beings than men. Men are visual creatures. They tend to let things like external appearance and such when choosing a mate. On the other hand, women tend to focus on internal things. Women are much more instinctive. They tend to rely on their instincts when choosing a male. Women possess an ability that allows them to unconsciously sense whether a man is a high-value man or a low-value loser. You're sorely mistaken if you think that women are attracted to things like good looks and whatnot. Sure, there are some girls that might be attracted to these things, but if we're talking about decent women that are worthy of marriage, then they're simply not going to be swayed by things like this. These types of women can sense when a man is confident in himself by just the way he carries himself, the way he walks, talks, and even looks at her. And of course, they can tell when a man has been mindlessly squandering away his seed. It's not something that can be scientifically explained. Women just have built-in instincts that even they're not completely aware of. If you ask a woman who got bad vibes from a guy why she got those vibes, she's going to be confused and say something like she doesn't know herself. She just felt like it. The truth is that women are biologically programmed to be much more attuned to these things. If we were to look at the early days of humanity, women were completely reliant on men. Men were the protectors, providers, as well as the leaders of society. In those days, women were always after the best male they could find. Decades, no, centuries of evolution led to this programming in women. So, if you're a man who just sits in his home wasting away his seed while rubbing it to those two-dimensional women on your computer screen, then I have some bad news for you. In order to be able to attract women, you need to be able to show yourself as a man who can provide for, protect, and take care of her. You need to show yourself as a man of honor, a man she can feel safe around. A woman is biologically programmed to go for a man that will be able to provide for her, a man that will be a good father for her children, and a man who will be able to ensure his family's survival. These are the traits you need to work towards if you wish to attract women. But before you can even begin to work on any of these things, you first need to let go of that disgusting habit. You need to start practicing seed retention. Seed retention is the first step in your journey to self-improvement. It is the first step on the stairway that leads to becoming a high-value man. Train yourself, both physically and mentally. Work on your fitness. Work on your hygiene. Focus on building up skills that allow you to be more financially stable. And above all, be a man. Work on all the qualities of a masculine man. It's the only way to succeed in life. If you want more videos like this, be sure to hit subscribe and take a look at the other videos on the channel. Why not like the video too? It will greatly help the channel.